Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Grey Suck Undercity Blue Team. SuperMegaUltraPanda as a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat with some powerful disruption and support. Same Panda elite scheme. Alongside LankyFranky, Eversor Assassin, a risk-reward melee brawler that explodes on death. And rounding off the team, kesuga7 with a Warboss, a melee hero walking through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. Blood Axes, elite scheme that's been recolored looks like. Red team, you got some Space Marine fellas. Selos as a Techmarine starts off in ranged combat, can get a melee weapon, can support with structures and repair. Some Legion of the Damned heraldry. Alongside nucka4ya as a Force Commander, a versatile frontline hero with strong offense. This is the Blood Ravens. And rounded off the teams, Regicide 999, Lord General, fighting in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers. Reached on defense and support can add to the retinue. This is Derek and Nigel. Hopefully they'll be okay. More shooter boys on the way for kesuga7. Panda into Banshees and some more Guardians. And maybe double tax from both of these Space Marine players actually. Panda should be pushing surely with the double Guardians and Banshees in play. Sentinel gets ground pound very, very early. It was triple shooters for kesuga7, try to shoot down that Sentinel. Force Commander trying to chase down some Stormtroopers. The Eversor Assassin, meanwhile, chased off the tax through the mid, using the Psychon along the way. Scouts now tickling with their bolters. He's in heavy cover there, though. Panda's still not pushing here. Scouts now have shotguns in play. Can still push. Just needs to keep the Warlock and the Banshee split so they don't both get shotgun blasted. Seems very reluctant to do so. Just going to get shot off the VP here. Look how much damage he took. And that was just two tax shooting. That wasn't even a Techmarine shooting. The Destructor doesn't do much. Kicking off in the mid. Warboss has found a fight. He's taking a bunch of damage though. Gets a decent special in. Triple shooters it is. One of them hasn't really hit the front lines yet. Lord General runs away. Oh no. Derek and Nigel both down. They were not okay. Big massive blue team stuff now. Oh, Flamer up for Regicide. Looking for the power push, I suppose. Optimistic he can force this stuff off. Strike squad get in there and they will rip apart Guardsmen, but there's the ground pound. Only hits a couple of the models though. Rangers on the way now for Panda. Oh, the Warboss is down. Force Commander battle cries and then runs. Sluggers gets away. And here's double tactical Marines for nucka4ya. Selos nothing on the field yet. Nothing else on the field, I mean. Into Devastators, I suppose. Although, once those Rangers are spotted, perhaps they're going to want some Assault Marines. Heavy cover for these tacks. They can easily outshoot probably all of the Orks and the Stormtroopers. If they have the cover advantage there. You guys capping? What are you up to? The Orks are capping. Strike squad are kind of low. So they didn't want to try and push for a cheeky decap on the VP there, I suppose. Tack still hanging out in the mid. Not sure what these scouts are up to up there. Oh, maybe they... no, that's being built. I thought maybe they tickled the power a bit. Howling Banshees with the aspect of strength. Rangers are up. They have their Pathfinder gear, so long rifles and the ability to use kinetic pulse and set up a Banshee push. Oh, we have a Tarantula turret. That's what the Techmarine's been up to. Still can get around it. Howling Banshees get caught. That's them off the field now. They took a while to retreat. So Eldar can struggle against turrets. They don't have a jump unit. They do have awesome mobility to get around a turret, of course. And the Warlock can use the Immolator Blade to... Oh, that was a nasty grenade. To, I think, one-shot a turret, although that may have been adjusted. It's very effective against turrets, though. And, of course, once they get tier 2, they can get Wraith Guard going, which are very effective against them, too. The Sentinel's going to go down here. Massive, messy fight in the mid. Warboss falls as well. There's the Eversor. He's in there. He's Psychoning. Tearing through some Guardsmen. The Force Commander, meanwhile, is trying to get the Pain Boy to quit it and leave, but he doesn't want to. And there's Defend from the Chainsword and Storm Shield. Gives some nice passive buffs to the Force Commander as well. Warboss back to his feet. Eversor levels the 2 and already has his Obliterator axe. This is now a tier 1 weapon. So the damage was toned down slightly, and the kill zone is now an area of effect around the Eversor, suggesting maybe we'll see some purifiers. There's the explosion on death. I'm not sure exactly what is exploding. Some kind of violent chemical reaction when he's downed or something. Operatives into some... Oh, I guess he lost stormtroopers in there. Got some more stormtroopers up. Kinetic pulse. Shotgun blast. All sorts of stuff going off. Scouts fleeing. I think they're okay. They're okay. Banshees arrived a little bit late to punish them. Not sure why those tacks are so far forward. I guess the ranger shots kind of made Sealos creep forward there. It's got Devastators. They may need to reposition. Yeah, this is a bad place to set up because this object gives you cover as you approach. And the Banshees can use their fleet.
What do you wish of us?
Fleet also reduces the damage that you deal, though. And gives you some... Doesn't it give you a little bit of range damage resistance, I think? Devastator's set up in a good spot now. They can try and get out and turn the other way. But Banshees are still trying to get in there. Shotgun Scouts now showing up. LankyFranky, the Eversor assassin, is still down. Lord, the General got a decap. Sluggers weren't happy with it. And he flees. Painboy has that heal over time, of course. Very useful in big brawls. 488 to 500 on the VPs. It's a single. And I don't think anyone has capped this northeastern VP yet. Grenade is dodged this time. Oh, we got double Rangers up for Panda. That's going to delay their tier 2. Yeah, they could be facing a Dreadnought or something. Still no Immolator as well. Warboss hiding. Double Flamer Guardsman, eh? Triple Flamer Guardsman from Regicide. Very odd to see. Burning up the shooters. Maybe it's a response to the shooter boys. Got to get so close, though. It puts you right in the face of the melee stuff. Warboss stomps and then runs. Looks like Angry Bits is in, because that's what that yellow is. Defend only helps you against ranged damage, but it's helping. Sluggers off the field. Painboy with the Ard Boys and User Choppers global buffs from the Warboss, giving him defensive bonuses and melee bonuses here, and he's tearing through those tactical marines. Lots of special attacks because it buffs your melee skill hugely. Grenade goes in. Can the Painboy get away? 2 shooter boys wiped in that fight. Looks like these fellas are okay. Painboy's okay. LankyFranky goes tier 2. 460 to 500 on the VPs. Tax barely get away here for Sealos. There's Sergeant already coming in here. And a Chimera up for Regicide. Can they use that to power bash? We have Banshees on the turret. The turret cannot shoot things in melee range, so it's going to fall. Who needs an Immolator? I think they use this top approach here. And finally, someone can cap this VP. I think that's the first time it's being taken. Operatives with their fallback plan. Bashing power. With some Stormtroopers buddies, and these guys have their sergeants, so they have that impact grenade. Chimera then. Support vehicle can reinforce off it, transport inside of it, and if you are inside, you can shoot the turrets on the side there. I'm not sure what their DPS is, but it seems half decent. It's better than nothing, because it also has its own main weapon, of course. Lord General with his sniper rifle. To fire on my target. To boost the range of those flamers, I suppose. That's one way to do it, isn't it? Force Commander holding his own is so tanky. Must have Artificer up. Yeah, Artificer's up. He's level 3. There's the retreat. But did a good job holding things up there. 406 to 500. Yeah, melee fights can turn south very quickly, especially when you know you need to retreat out of them at some point, so maybe it's a good idea to get out a little bit early. Eversor still down. Northeast. Oh, hey, we have a melee Techmarine. Awesome. He's got his axe. He's got his bionics for powerful sweep. And the melee damage increase. And he's got his refractor field. He's ready to roll. Only level 2. But should be quite effective at his job, which is murdering stuff. Purifiers on the field for LankyFranky. They're going to be buffed by the Eviscerator Axe, and the Warboss gets a level. He's got a Power Claw too, reviving the Eversor Assassinator. But does he know he's revived? He does. He runs off. Got scouts and devs. Oh! LankyFranky got into the back lines, killed some stuff there. And Sealos is down to just tactical marines with a plasma gun. Well done, LankyFranky. Strat Squad get level 2. They do have their Tomes of Titan. And Panda also lost some Rangers on the way. 361 to 500 on the VPs. Regicide with the Heavy Weapon Squad coming up. nucka4ya goes straight to tier 3. And honestly, has huge amounts of wreck. Wonder if he's looking for a Land Raider here. Park that in the northeast. Oh hey, some Gretchens. And the Pain Boy's got his surgery as well. And we have Grot Orderlies that can do that heal over time. 330 to 500. It's more of an out of combat thing because it stuns you. Warboss charging through. Now he's angry. Shotgun scouts. Decide to go for that blob. Sluggers pop their Swampum. And a Daboy's Hut comes in for buffs around it. Built by the Gretchens. Is it going to survive though? Because these guys are off the field. There it is. 307 to 500. It's really far forward actually. Shooter boys are still level 1. Got their big shooters. And then they flee. Gretchens also flee. They've got tiny little slugger guns. I guess they're called sluggers, those guns, aren't they? They have little knives as well. Tiny little choppers as well. Kicking off in the northeast. Eversor going a bit mental. He's got a melter bomb. Chimera goes down. Operatives, I'm sure, helped out as well because they have their sergeant now. Is it going down? There we go. Guardsmen all pile out. Sealos goes tier 3, and there's a Wraith Lord now to deal with. That's a lot of stuff to deal with. There's no missile launchers I see. These guardsmen need to be very careful. There's the kill zone. Not that you need it to trounce some guardsmen, but I guess they can be trounced faster. The guy's going to run. There we go. Going to lose 2 of his guardsmen here. Not sure what they were trying to do. Is he just wanting to lose them and free up some population? And upkeep. There's the Land Raider Redeemer. It is coming. Purifiers still don't have their Justicar. I think they had it to fight the Chimera, right? And he died? I think so. I think I saw the heavy melee marker there. Warboss with Ard Boys on himself, level 2. Cleaving through things with his Power Claw. Double cap for red. Somehow. They have like no army. I'll go bottom, says LankyFranky. Eversor's busy capping stuff, and these guys have their Justicar back. He's got that heavy melee Nemesis Demon Hammer, and who needs a helmet, I suppose? Power bashing Eldar. Gonna be hard to dislodge them here. How the heck are they gonna do it? Creeping Garage will help. Banshees have found a fight, so has the Warlock. Any war gear for that guy yet? Yes, we have a warp throw. Banshees run away. Techmarine holding his own quite well in melee, level 3, but has to run off because these guys are back and they are probably going to get a full power bash. Red team do have this though. Perhaps not for long, but they do have this. nucka4ya trying to split and help both sides. And the Land Raider has gone where? Land Raider is going south. There's the full power bash. Tax with their sergeant, and it's more tax on the way for Sealos trying to recover now in tier 3. 173 to 500s. Haven't lost a VP off their counter yet. The red team. Not sure how they've held it for so long. There we go. Blue team finally get their natural back. Not sure what's going on. Who even stole it? There's that orderly heal. Then he runs away. Who got the surgery then? I guess it was the sluggers, was it? Maybe he put the surgery on the Gretchens. That would be amazing. Fella's getting burned out of the hut. by the Redeemer's Flamestorm cannons, and there was a frag assault there, which I think was aimed a bit waywardly. Is that double plasma? Yeah. 3 attacks with plasma guns. 169 to 487. Northeast is finally blue, and we have a 2-to-1 cap. Every weapon squad being buffed by fire on my target. Able to suppress from super long range. Look at that. Can't do much about a Wraith Lord though. With Wraithbone queued up for tier 3. Banshees war shouting. Techmarine's done a good job against them so far. Slays one there. Backhand special from the Wraith Lord. Who needs to even use his sword, eh? Just smack him. Yeah, attacks don't like that fight. Melter guns in for the Lord General now. His retinue buddies also get them, Derek and Nigel. But one of them's down. I think Nigel's down. Wraith Lord gives up attacking them for some reason. Eversor's in here. Tax getting slayed. Big flank again from LankyFranky. Purifiers have got a big chunk of XP now. Haven't quite leveled yet though. Stormtroopers with their Acolyte fellas. Are these guys dead? Yep, Sealos loses some tax. Those guys had a plasma gun too. Where the bash, says kesuga7. Wants this power bashed, I think. Venerable Dreadnought comes in for Sealos. Can it do some work here? Unique Walker to the Techmarine. Instantly takes some Bright Lance shots. It's got a big chunk of hit points and it can charge. A more powerful inspiration than a regular Dreadnought as well. Force One has got the banner now. Awesome support from this guy now because that banner is passive. So we can have defend up and this and do some battle cries at the same time. 161 to 439. Warp throw, they retreat out of it. A smoke bomb chucked in by the operatives there. Still able to get this VP. Red team played it really smart so far. Blue team really need to start get their act together with these VPs. Nob squad on the field for kesuga7. Looted tank on the way now. Nob's just shrugging off shotguns to get this cap done. Going to be a 2-to-1 again for the blue. Trying to bash this power again. Land Raider Redeemer now for Sealos. The Venerable Dreadnought is getting repairs. You can get Dark Age of Technology for this thing to give it more hit points, but I'm not sure if that's a good purchase right now. Needs things on the field. It's like 30 power to get that thing. Here's a push. Red team are pushing. Is that Kassakin in there? Yep, Kassakin in there for Regicide. Big Emperor's Fist on the Banshees. They're really not going to like that Venerable Dreadnought being around. Great Lord backs away as well. Is the Lord General not around here? There we go. I thought I could hear his melter guns. Land Raider Redeemer of nucka4ya is now kind of northeast-ish. Looks like it ate a melter bomb from the Eversor. And there is a conversion beamer. Powerful anti-vehicle weapon with good range. Fire Prism in play now for Panda. Wraithbone heal. Red team get the VP, seemingly at will. Just pushed and got it. I guess LankyFranky was out of position for that push a little bit. He was through here, I think. But now he's back. Got some purifiers. They've almost leveled. These guys get pretty chunky when they're level 4. Techmarine level 3. Second Land Raider is up. Does Panda have a nuke? Almost. Almost has a nuke. Where's kesuga's tanks? Push through the bottom. War banner goes off. Nob squad will smack down the Force Commander, but he's got his battle cry up. Frenzy gets popped. And Orks back away apparently. Maybe they know there's a Land Raider right there. Some sneaky guardsmen trying to burn down the banner. And they're going to do it, I think. Yes, banner's down. Slugger's getting roasted also. Warboss stomps and then runs. Does he make it away? Those guys using their power fist, those Terminators. Got an assault cannon in play. Tier 3 for LankyFranky. What's going on northeast? Someone's leveling up. Was it the Rangers there? Maybe. Warlock tries to get the decap under infiltration thanks to the hollow fields. And a Lehman Russ is in play. Red team are actually recovering quite well up here. Lehman Russ, Venerable Dreadnought, Land Raider Redeemer. The Dreadnought needs to leave. He's just taken conversion beamer shots for free and fire prism shots. Heavy turret in there now. Big anti-vehicle cannon, and it's got vehicle armor listed. So you can't really take it down with small arms fire very easily. Okay, Dreadnought took huge amounts of damage, but has backed off. Fire prism able to outrange the heavy turret, I think. Meanwhile, red team defending their natural successfully. Those guys block themselves in with banners. Looks like they have. That's a very awkward thing to do. Nob squad leading the line, of course. Getting suppressed though. Looted tank. Oh, he tried to disrupt the head weapon squad with the boom gun, but it hit terrain. Although those guys had their shield up, so I don't think it would have worked. Melter guns. Now the sluggers can leave. I think it's going to be a big retreat from kesuga7. Was not able to push through. Needed another mob squad, I think. And the Warboss is off the field, right? Yeah. Now chasing down a Loyalist Predator tank. Gets the last cannon in. Maybe to hunt that looted tank. That's from nucka4ya. Regicide down to... Oh, loses the Lehman Russ. What happened to it? Every time I look away, something happens. Something dies. And the fire prism went down. I guess they traded. Venerable Dreadnought also down. Dang it. We have Warp Throw, of course. Using to chuck those guys away from the VP. Wraith Lord's been awesome so far, actually. Level 3. How much does the Wraith Bone heal it for? 350 then, isn't it? Pretty good. Down to 93 VPs, the blue team. Avatar of Cain is up, though, for Panda. A great tool for Eldar to have, because it really helps them push into fortified areas in a 3v3. Red team on blue team's natural. There's that defend. Boom gun. Knocks a bunch of stuff off the cap, I think. Yeah, I think Battle Cry was active, so it didn't knock down the Force Commander. He's level 5. Another looted tank is what kesuga7 wants. Meanwhile, Wailing Doom hits a few things. Eversor is in there. Got anything else? Nothing else up on this guy. There's an orbital bombardment coming in from LankyFranky. Some good hits there. Some very good hits. Land Raider was largely unscathed though. But it does mean blue team will be able to take the VP, I assume. Land Raider's still here. There's a frag assault. They want to be careful though. There's the melter bomb from the Eversor. Yeah, I don't think going in for that frag assault was a good idea. Blessing of the Omnisci is up, healing all allied vehicles on the map for the Techmarine. All he's got left is the Land Raider Redeemer. And they're down to 24 VPs. Wailing Doom. A huge amount of friendly fire on those purifiers there. Ouch. But they got the Land Raider. Sealos has nothing on the field. And there's a GG. Can blue team hold on for 300 VPs? I think they can. The red team going to concede. Doesn't seem like yet. LankyFranky pointing out it's not over yet. Is Sealos going to try to recover? Terminators. There's the recovery. The attempted recovery, anyway. So now it's blue teams to lose, I think. That is a massive VP deficit, though. But they've got such a big advantage here. Tank is being pushed by the 2 looted tanks. And Nob squad on the Terminators. There's the teleport though. Oh, one of them still died. Scouts will help repair stuffs. I guess Blessing of the Omnicide is up again. Red team are pushing as the VP again. Up here. Mad lads. Got Terminators with Cyclone Missile Launcher. You guys alright? Getting stabbed quite a lot by the Avatar in his giant sword. Kashyyykin go for a cheeky decap. They have fast capping, putting it to very good use. Terminators drop a model, but it looks like they got in there and did some good work before that. Kashyyykin get the decap, and didn't drop a model. It's a miracle. And then they run away. We have autocannon and heavy bolter. Avatar won't care that much about that. They won't like the autocannon damage. Got to run, fellas, got to run. Incendiary grenade thrown in by the operatives there. And are these guys going to survive? Maybe. One hit point. And they get away. Eversor's got the friends on. Very expensive, this thing. More health regen, more energy. And he gets huge buffs from the actual ability. Damage resistance, immunity suppression, and all knockback. But it does lose energy and health per second while it's active. You can counteract that with hypermetabolism, of course, from the global. Which is probably what the plan is. Another looted tank on the way for kesuga7. Red team are pushing back. You going to cap this or what? Taking their time to get this cap back. But it is going to turn blue. There's the 2-1. What is this? Debuff over here. Oh, it's the purifying flame thing that these fellas have now. And there's the kill zone. Oh, it's disabling the teleport. Now it's back. Purifying flame disables your abilities. And I think it messes with your energy regen or something as well. Seer Council on the way for Panda. Another thing for Red Team to try and fight up there. Nuke ready, says Panda too. There's a Land Raider. Right there. Should they just switch and try to get both of the naturals? Maybe. Terminators have been reinforced. And a Techmarine's found himself a gun. Mark target on the Wraith Lord there. What's he doing? He's meleeing it. Just to make sure he's shooting and chasing, I suppose, maybe. There we go. Get some normal shots in, fella. 19 to 314. 2-1 for blue. Not able to get that triple cap in, though. LankyFranky with Grey Knight Terminators coming up. Many heavy weapon squads for Regicide. I don't think they should be bunched up like this, though. That is nuke bait. And Wailing Doom bait as well. That thing. Can Terminators get the decap? Does brute force it with their hit points and their armor type? They're trying. There's an Eldritch Storm. Wipes out one of the heavy weapon squads. Almost wipes out another. Looks like it's alright. LankyFranky coming in from the flank again. Had a lot of success with this. Angles make such a big difference in this game when you're attacking. Just having something coming in from another angle can make a big difference. Eversor cutting up some guardsmen. Poor heavy weapons, good fellas need to leave. There's that purifying flame thing again. 19 to 274. The 2-1 continues to tick down. Sea Lost now with a Librarian coming on. Not a bad call. Can use the staff to knock a bunch of stuff back with the barrier. And help support the Terminators, of course. They can be much more aggressive if we can gate them out. Looted tank with reinforced plating. Doesn't want those Terminators to get power fists, I think, which is why it's leaving. This guy's getting repairs from the Slugger Knob, but that's it. All the other Sluggers are dead. More repairs back here too. Okay, Librarian's up. You guys getting reinforced? Yeah, they're reinforced. Not fully healed, but they're back up. And there's that Psychic Hood for Gate of Infinity. Warlock. Now with the Witchblade of Kernus and those Seer Counselor in there, they're a massive threat to the Terminators. Grey Knight Terminators trying to get some pressure on the Land Raider. They only have power weapons though. And they teleport out. They don't seem to want to push super hard for the triple, which I guess makes sense. They don't want to push for it and then be forced off and lose their natural. Sneaky Kashyyykin, look at this. Gonna die. Trying to get the decap. Oh, they get it. Unbelievably, they get it, but they do die. I don't believe they got that. So look at this. Red team with a decap now and a single going. Blue team dropping the ball a bit here. They've got to be cautious though. They can't afford to push that natural and lose their own. They got their own back. Just a decap, not an actual cap. But now they're down to 10 VPs. Avatar strolling in. There's now a las cannon here for Regicide. Just 4 heavy weapon squads is his entire army. Another one on the way. Smite, a good hit on those Seer Counselor. Forced to retreat, but now they have an Avatar and a Wraith Lord to deal with. Ain't gonna work out. Techmarine is down. In a rough game for Selos. Orbital. That from LankyFranky? Or was that under red players? Hard to tell. So much stuff got hit on both sides. Maybe it was to stop. Maybe it was to stop the push. Yeah, I think it was maybe to stop the push against the Land Raider. Nobs got off the field. Grey Knights backing away. They do have their Psy Cannon wrist mounted now. Not sure what this is all about. You can't outshoot the tanks with an assault cannon, fellas. Are they aiming at the infantry? Las cannon sure can. But maybe not 2 of them. Yeah, don't use the boom gun against vehicles. There we go, down it goes. Another Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Selos. That is a big roll of the dice. Terminators. They're going to try and tough out another decap. Or they decide against it. They were getting quite low there. Panda's maxed out his resources, basically. Can't get anything else tasty up, though, with the population he has. Might be worth chucking away. Oh, it's a fire prism on the way. Puts him to 100 pop exactly. Like, really only 15 pop for fire prism. Orbital gets some good hits. All of these guys survived though. Now they're saw their shield thing freaking out there. Hold, brothers, says Panda. Can these guys force a decap? Or maybe even a cap? Where's the Avatar gone? Oh, they're down here. Can the red team mount some kind of offensive? 2 Terminators now for nucka4ya. Did not get Lightning Claws though. And they're against double Nob squads, aren't they? I think so. Yeah, 2 Nob squads for Kesuga. It's a lot of piercing damage and it does suppress. Land Raiders here now. Those guys using their power fists. Might be worthwhile to get the Thunder Hammer going as well. They all survived. The tank goes down because of this. An army of heavy weapon squads ready to shoot stuffs. Level 8 Eversor, eh? There's the Land Raider of Selos. You know that one Eldritch has been used, but Panda does have almost enough red for another one. These guys going for the decap. Can these guys push at the same time, maybe? We'll deal with some Ordo Malleus stuff first. Purifies. Did you guys level to 4? You did. 28, 61 hit points. Friends on Eversor going mental, level 10 now. Squander runs, retreats back to the Land Raider. Might need to get inside of it. Oh, he goes down. Although now the banner is giving a 40% buff now that he's down. Warboss with user choppers gets hit by his own tank. Of course he does. And those guys tried to use Incinerate, but it doesn't lift Terminators. 10 to 66. I think the blue team are going to hold here. Red team have decent armies, but blue team have very, very good armies. That guy died super hard. That was an Acolyte. Stormtroopers now for Regicide. Maybe they try and sneak around and get a cat. There's stuff here though, right? Yeah. The knob scores are hanging out on the VP. And so is that single slugger knob. Level 3. He's got 535 hit points. That's insane. Just that one fella. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't he have like 350 by default? How's he getting to 535? Knob squad's being suppressed. Shot to pieces. Trying to tough it out. Have they popped their frenzy already? Just deleting heavy weapon squads once they get in there though. 10 to 24. Is there a one last push at the top? A turret is up. Wraith Lord trades with it though easily. Cyclone misses the fire prism. That's like kind of with a decent shot. And the Land Raider is still alive. Now it's the Techmarine trying to desperately get a decap. 10 to 9 on the VPs. Knob squad's trying to push for a decap as well, I think. Yep. Force Commander still down. The Slugger has shown up, you guys. GG. There it is. 2 to 1 is in, and the blue team hold on and get the victory. We had a level 4 Warlock. How are you only level 4? Did very well at the top. Level 10 Eversor. Did some awesome flanks around the side. Warboss level 5. Suitably angry. Level 7 Techmarine. Just knocked over at the end. He's still alive. Went to that melter gun, eh? Had some rough engagements, this guy. Mainly because of the Eversor flanks, I think. nucka4ya, solid as always. Level 7 Force Commander in the mid. And the Lord General, I enjoyed the Heavy Weapon Squad army, was level 6. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Let's get away from that sound, shall we? Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya next time.